paper. It is February 7th, Thursday, and I'm here to bring you whatever's on Shango's mind. And I want to clarify with you guys. I'm not going to talk about the news every single day. The news is boring and it's taxing on your soul. Just like we just lost a SWAT team member today in LA, and it's just like, I don't want to burden you guys with that. If you want to do that, you'll go watch TV. So this is basically the stuff that's on my mind. And yesterday, I had to take a break from the politicians and what was going on with the elections and stuff. So I went downstairs and I turned on the History Channel. And you know how they have, show after show after show after show in the same subject. And yesterday's subject was UFOs. So it just got me just thinking, I've always been interested in UFOs. I mean, how could you not? It's just something of the unknown that's out there. But it reminded me of something that happened to me, and I want to share that with you today because it was something I cannot explain. And if any of you got any explanation for it, please just send me a comment or email or whatever you do, because it was just weird. But I was driving out here to LA from Chicago, and I was driving hard. I had been driving for like 12 hours straight. And I think I was in around or near southern Utah. And when I was driving through and doing fine, I thought I was just driving like normal. Then all of a sudden, the whole dash turned red. And everything I saw, the speedometer and everything was just like a red light was all over it. And I was like, just trying to shake it off, blinking my eyes, thought it was just fatigue from driving that much. And I was doing that. Then I turned over and I looked at my friend who was riding out there with me, and she said, "What's that red dot on your forehead?" And as soon as she said that, I turned back around and everything was gone. All my thoughts, I couldn't do anything. I had to immediately pull over to the side of the road, and I went completely down, almost like I passed out. But the weird thing is that I was still awake, but I couldn't keep a thought in my head. I would try to think of something, and it would just go away. It was just like when your brain is really tired and you can't think. It was like that times 100. And we went to a couple of exits and took a nap or whatever, and I wasn't back normal again until I woke up. So it was something that really, 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 really was weird. And the weirdest part is not the fact that everything turned red and I was blinking and stuff, because I can justify that. I can say, well, I must have been tired, man. I must have been, wow, I was beat or whatever. But when she, who is a cynical person who never believes in anything other than God, looked at me and she said, "What is that red dot on your forehead?" That freaked me out, and it still freaks me out, and I have no explanation. I don't know if it was something from a government agency, because I don't know if you've driven out in southern Utah or in any of those places out in the Midwest, well, closer to the West though. But there are these mountains out there with solar panels all around the side. Looks like Austin Powers' secret lair or whatever. And maybe there's a ton of secret bases out there, and they was testing something, or I don't know what actually happened, but something happened, and it would always be back in the back of my head about that day. So if any of you guys have any idea of what the heck happened to me, please send me a comment or something like that, because that was some weird stuff. All right. I'll talk to you later. I'm not going to make a morning paper on Fridays unless something big happens. I'm going to take 3 days off and come back Monday. And then I'll talk about the race over this weekend with the Democrats and the Republicans. All right, everybody have a good weekend. Peace and